portion of the highway. Well, two on your sides, Rob Hackford, he was there at the event today. And Rob, despite a lot of the support right there in that venue, outside, I guess it was a much different story, right?
Yeah, Ron, a vocal minority in that sense, but a larger group as we've seen in the past. Gathered outside the Edward Saunders Community Center, they say they represent, again, a much larger group of concerned citizens and neighbors that we've heard from in the past. They're just trying to get their attention across to the state.
No toxic tunnel! No toxic tunnel! No toxic tunnel!
I don't want 6 years from now for us to look back and say, how could it have been so stupid to put a tunnel in an expressway when cities all across this nation are getting rid of expressway?
Planning to be more vocal than ever, the East Side Parkways Coalition greeted those exiting Governor Hochul's event Friday.
Nothing is all good or all bad. We're looking for an opportunity to do the right thing.
Which celebrated the federal government signing off on the Kensington Cap and Tunnel plan after years of what Hochul called
it's paralysis by analysis, right? You can study everything to death, and we're going to do the right thing.
a way to improve the East Side and add more green space as pitched by the governor, although some are still not convinced.
We think that if the state allocated the resources that they're spending on a bad plan, on a good plan, that we can do it for less money, do it better, and do it in a shorter time frame than 5 years.
We also want to see this part of a longer plan to extend the light rail.
Fixing the Kensington is not the question. How they do it is. Opposed to the plan that politicians and decision makers are lining up behind, the East Side Parkways Coalition believes the cap and tunnel is too inflexible.
I'm very disappointed, primarily because the governor has had time to research the project to know the facts of the matter.
Disappointed but not discouraged to speak out until time runs out.
Yeah, Governor Hochul said today they hope to have shovels in the ground, or at least some portion of this project started before the end of the year. And there would be a 5-year timeline to complete the cap and tunnel version, Ron. But it's uncertain at this point whether this influence or these outspoken individuals can have an influence or alter the plan that's currently, first of the matter at the moment.
Yeah, and you talk about that opposition. There's legal action here, right?
Yeah, that's right, Ron. We heard from Terry Robinson there. He has a lawsuit pending against the state at this point, against this project. They're hoping a judge will basically say, hey, we want to take a second look at this, given how long this has been discussed. We want to make sure this is the right decision. So as much as today's celebration happened with the governor and plenty of other elected officials, next week, Wednesday, at 11 a.m., February 21st, there's a legal hearing where we could have a much more impactful decision had rather than what was announced today.
Not a done deal. Maybe stay tuned.
No.
All right. Thank you very much, Rob.